So I'm just starting off with some concealer. I've already done my base, my foundation, and I'm just doing some concealing now. And I've done my eyebrows as well off camera. So just blending that out underneath to get that nice bright under eye. Just doing some contouring now with a contour stick, or you can do this with a foundation stick that's a little bit darker too. And I'm just contouring sort of forehead, nose, under my lips to make them look a little bit fuller, cheekbones and jawline. And it's also just to warm up my face as well because Kim's really tan in the picture. I'm just blending out my nose contour now. You want to always remember, if you've done a nose contour, to really blend it out. So actually I'm blending it out for ages here, and then I actually go back in with my foundation brush and just kind of buff it out even more using some of the foundation that was still left on from before. As long as you blend it out, it should be fine. And just taking some powder here just to set everything in place. Just taking some powder now, just to sort of lightly bake underneath my eyes and brighten them up. And I'll also take it over my eyelid and just down the sides of my nose as well, just to make that nose contour a little bit more prominent. Now I'm just taking some of my Doll Beauty bronzer. I'm using this bronzer because it's the darkest one I have just now, and Kim is really tan in the picture, so I'm just trying to get it as close to her kind of bronzer as possible. And I'm just putting the bronzer everywhere we did the cream contour as well, so you can see the difference on the two sides without actually bronzing it up. It gives the face such definition and a lot more structure. This part is just optional. Obviously you don't have to do this, but I think it really helps to get your eyebrows to stand out a little bit more. Just taking some concealer and a little brush and sort of underlining them underneath, and it really gets them to stand out a little bit more. I'm just taking this palette from Beauty Bay. I think it's the Jordan Lipscomb one, and I'm just taking some of the champagne sort of shade and popping that all over my eyelid and concentrating it on the inner corner as well. And now I'm just taking my bronzer and I'm going halfway across the lid with this, leaving the sort of other half untouched the full thing, and the inner corner left quite nice and bright as well. And in the picture of Kim, she's got this right up to almost touching her eyebrow, so I'm just taking this colour really high up and out the way. Then I'm just taking a light brown and the sort of darker brown shade, mixing them together, and again kind of going back over where I put the bronzer but not as high, and again going halfway across and leaving that inner corner left nice and bright, and just blending that up almost to the eyebrow and out the way. So this is a really old trick to get a really nice sort of straight line out the way, and it does all the hard work for you. You can use tape as well, or you can use something like a business card or anything like this with a straight part to it. Just lay it against your eye and blend up and out. And I'm just taking that underneath to smoke out the lower lash line. So to keep this look nice and natural, you can just add lots and lots of mascara, just building it up. I would maybe do about 2 or 3 coats if you just want mascara and no lashes. And again, I'm using that really good one from Revolution. And just taking a Primark black kohl eyeliner and giving it a little blend out. Now in the picture, Kim looks like she's got a really nice kind of bronzy, kind of deep pinky blush on. So I'm just using this one for Bourjois. I'll link it down below. And I'm just taking a little bit of highlight from my MAC Whisper of Guilt and adding that on as well. So I'm actually taking 2 lip liners here. I'm taking the NYX one that I always use in Nude Truffle and using that to line all of the lips. And then a really, really popular one called Cappuccino, I think, by Rimmel. And I'm just using that on the outer corners to darken that up, because Kim's got a really kind of dark liner on the corners. And just blending it out. Now Kim's just wearing a really nice nude gloss here, so I'm just taking my favourite one from Chanel. And I don't know how I think I am doing a hair tutorial, because I am absolutely rubbish at hair, but this is the most simplest hair you could actually do, and I actually really like it. I was just about to go and buy a triple barrel waver and then realised you could just do this with a straightener, so save yourself the money and just use your straightener. And I'm just taking a comb and I'm just sort of back combing underneath a little bit for a bit more volume. Just finishing it off with a little spritz of my Beauty Work spray to give it a nice shine. And that's the finished look, guys. You can leave it natural or you can add lashes.